you so much for tuning in. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hell yeah. Don't know who's out there yet, sorry. I'm just... Okay, no one yet. That's good. If you're already watching, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm just getting started with this, the second episode of the Unkle Funkle Show. Ouches Von Doom, what is up, my friend? Hell yeah. Having a wonderful time here live. How are you guys doing out there? Can you hear me all right? I'm hoping that this headphone and microphone situation will help greatly the sound situation. Let's see how it sounds. Yo, it's your dog, Unkle Funkle. What's going on, everybody? Anyone out there? I'm going live. Part of my new program, the Unkle Funkle Show. I'm just kind of testing out some things here, making sure I get the sound going right, and letting everyone know that I'm trying to do this. This is part of the Unkle Funkle Show podcast I'm going to be recording. So it goes like this. I'm recording audio and video while I do this talk show, and that will be cool because I end up with, ooh, but how do I... Okay, that works fine. Because I'm recording video, and so I'm going to edit my podcast down using stuff that I record here, live at the Beach Hut recording studio while I'm streaming, and when I'm not streaming, I'll probably use some pre-canned material. Bring in guests, who knows what'll happen. But I'll be recording that, and then I'm going to put up a video version of it on YouTube, and put an audio all over the place. And if you're following me, Unkle Funkle _Nartapes. Right now I'm just streaming from the Nartapes Twitch and YouTube because, of course, the Nartapes Network Donation Nation, they're already subscribed to those. Who knows? Maybe they unsubscribed. And yeah, loving it. I was working on this song earlier. I just had a jam session with a good one of my friends here in Rockaway. It's very fun. He had him on the drums. Trying to put together I'm looking for this new sound. I'm trying to put together this new kind of group. So that went really well. Happy to hear some of my ideas that I can't really demo out without someone to play them with, or at least effectively, or what felt worth my time. So it was cool to get a kind of a new perspective on that. And yeah, I've got my lady computer right here, and the MacBook is the studio computer, and so I've got those connected so that I can stream the studio. I think it's pretty cool. Very excited to get moving on my Unkle Funkle Show podcast. We got a few people watching. We're letting those numbers get up. Oucha says, please tell me you're pitching your voice up. No, I'm not doing that on purpose. If you're hearing it pitched up, then maybe something is fucked up. I don't know. Here, I'm gonna check how it sounds. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. So that's a great thing about the Unkle Funkle Show is if you won't ever get bored when I'll just sing when I'm not saying anything. That's a great thing about the bored I'll just sing when I'm not saying anything. That's a great thing about that. Yeah, it sounds great. Sounds great, and I don't know what you're talking about, Ouches, in terms of the pitching up and in the studio. Check my Instagram live. Maybe I'll post maybe I should post something saying I'm live. Because my followers might follow. Oh, in my music. Oh, yeah, because you like my voice when I pitch shift it up. Well, I have, I have tons of material where I do stuff like that. I also have been trying to perform with my voice so that it's easier to take into live settings and stuff. But maybe I should just get figure out a situation where I can just do that. There's probably something on this. Hello.
Hey, Ouches. Do you like my voice now? Yeah. I'm going crazy for you, baby. I'm taking it. I'm going crazy for you, baby. So, yeah, I go in the
other direction too, baby. I can go in the other direction too. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Unkle Funkle show. So I'm using this Apollo Thunderbolt interface, very fancy, expensive interface, and built in, it's got this great set of plugins, and they're all modeled after different pieces of hardware, and it's a great suite of plugins. And I can use the built-in console in the box because there's no central console in the studio. And that's what I'm using right now, and I can put effects on the channel strips. And so you can monitor that because there's dedicated signal processing in the unit and without any latency. It's great. So,
did I scare you guys? This is my real
voice.
Who knew I could have such fun?
Okay, now I am going to do this. Maybe if I just pitch shift my voice down a little bit, it'll be more appropriate for radio. Welcome to my nightmare. I'm live, Unkle Funkle Show on Twitch and YouTube. Go to nartapes.com/GTG or check out twitch.tv/nartapes or youtube.com/something. I'm live, Unkle Funkle Show. Cool, I've done it. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And so I can be like, boom! Ha ha!
Every morning there's a halo hanging from the corner of my girlfriend's four-post bed. I always see things out of the corner of my eye in this studio, baby.
There might be a ghost.
I don't know for sure, but I definitely hear things thwomp
around, and I don't like it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Welcome to... Okay, I'd have to go at any time. Welcome to the Unkle Funkle Show. Welcome to the Unkle Funkle Show. Welcome to the Unkle Funkle Show. Yeah, thank you, baby. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day out there.
So I am making some rice porridge right now. It's going quite well. I got a little rice cooker, and that's what I do to make a lot of my meals, and it's very good. It's small. It's a little rice cooker. It's actually overflowed tonight. I tried to put too much in there. So I'm making this chicken rice porridge. I was steaming the chicken, and all the fat started to like kind of overflow a little bit. So there's a sticky situation going on in my kitchen. But I think I'm going to come out on top. It's a lot like arroz caldo, a dish that my good friend Isaac often makes. It's a wonderful rice porridge chicken thing. I might even go get the rest of the ingredients at the Pickles and Pies across the street here in Rockaway Beach, California. My name is Unkle Funkle. Thanks for coming to the Unkle Funkle Show. So, hell yeah, Soupy cereal. What's up, Soupy? How are you doing? Loving the pink hair. Hell yeah, me too. I'm enjoying very much having pink hair. I get a lot of looks, and it's a great feeling. It's fun for me to have some pink hair, and it makes me want to sing, baby.
Yeah. So, how come when I get on Unkle Funkle Show at the Rockaway Beach Hut in Rockaway Beach, New York, how come you guys don't watch it all the time? Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't know about that. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Sorry. Yay! I get dancing when the rhythm is good. I get dancing when the rhythm is good. Yeah. I get dancing when the rhythm is good. I get dancing when the rhythm is good. I get dancing when the rhythm is good. I get dancing. I get dancing. I get dancing when the rhythm is good. Yeah, I get dancing. Well, here we are live, the Unkle Funkle Show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Unkle Funkle. We're going crazy. And if you're like me, you get dancing when the rhythm is good, and I'm feeling that powerful vibration tonight. Ha, ha, let's go, 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 go. This is what I do instead of talking to myself tonight. Not true.
I mean, yeah, it is true. But I also had a lot of other things that I've done today. I went to the P.O. box and got my sunshine light and my art that I got on eBay, and that makes me a happy boy. I'm ready for love in all the wrong times. I'm ready to dance. Just open your eyes. That's all I got of that one so far. Just recorded that. All those synthesizers, Juno 60, through an amp and mic'd with an SM57 into an API and into the distressor. Ouch says, do you have any more pressings of Supernatural? You mean copies of the record? Oh yeah, I do believe so. I would be very shocked if we sold out of our copies of those. But yep, those should be available on nartapes.com. If not, maybe DM Ricky or Isaac. I get dancing. I have the funniest song that I'm working on, you guys. I'm not gonna spill the beans until it's done though, because I don't want anyone. Test pressing. I don't know about that, but I'm not even the person to ask, honestly. Isaac or Ricky would have a better idea. They're the mail order guys, and I'm so very thankful for them doing mail orders, 'cause I suck at that kind of stuff sometimes. Yeah, I got the distressors going on my microphone. You can see it in the background, those lights going whoop, right there. Hello, that light right there is the distressor, compression and distortion rack unit. Beautiful unit. Cyndi Lauper. There's lots of artists who use those, and yeah, they're badass. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, maybe you'll hear a little too much of my lips smacking. Maybe I should even. So, the attack Z. I'll give it a little attack so that it lets. Are you compressing less? Hello. That was gross. Sorry. Oh yeah. Here we go. My name is Unkle Funkle. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Unkle Funkle Show. Everyone out there on Twitch and YouTube, thank you so much. What should we talk about today? The world is being crazy. It's been a crazy place. Trying to stay positive in light of all the negativity that's going around. My name, Unkle Funkle, of course. This is the Unkle Funkle Show. Stick around for more of the love that we're bringing, that we're spreading. I'm recording a podcast. I haven't quite gotten around to setting up a little document. What's the name of that compressor? It's Distressor. It's by Empirical Labs, the serial number, I guess, or whatever, the catalog number, EL8X. This one is X, I think, because it's the stereo unit. So I can link them to stereo, but I usually use them as two separate channels. I have one that I use for vocals and one for instruments. I run the bass through a preamp and the distressor pretty much every time now, even before going to a head. Or I don't even go to a bass head usually. I just go into the box. There's great amp modelers in the UAD Apollo box that I'm using. This is a nice little electric piano sound. How does it feel to be alone? Not very good. But now you're on the Unkle Funkle Show. So there's no reason to be misunderstood. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ba-boo. Ba-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-do-do-do-do-do. Human says, what's good? Hey, Human, thanks for coming in to the Unkle Funkle show. Nice to see you here. Trying to get some more beautiful recording in for this podcast. Here I'm thinking now it's going to take up a lot of space on the motherfucker. My hard drive, that is. So, I'm going to have to get a new podcast hard drive, probably. Ooh, I could take the one out of my broken-ass laptop. My laptop is broken, but that doesn't stop me. I'm living for the moment, and I just want to let you know that I'm having such a nice day. Time doesn't have to be mine, but it's all mine today. Time's on my side, and I might lose my mind anyway. Yeah, I'm recording video too, so that's an even bigger. Video is such a large file format, 'cause there's so many of the pixels moving oh so fast. Oh. Yeah. I'm going to have a video for I'm recording. This is me recording the podcast. So I'm going to record talk show segments. I'm going to cut up funny parts and complete thoughts and segments out of these videos. And these are videos I'm going to record live on stream because it makes me feel less like an idiot. Because otherwise I'm like trying to do this like surrealist podcast just in my cans and stopping it. And so now I'm on stream. I'm going to edit it later, see what works well. And I'm going to have a video version of the podcast that goes on YouTube where I'll have just still images whenever I'm doing something that's pre-canned or a comedy bit or something or commercial or whatever I'll put in there. And then I'll cut into shit like this and I'll do those YouTube fun things where you zoom in on funny facial expressions. And yeah, so this is this is ground zero of how I'm going to be producing my podcast. Just a little music. Listen to a little music. Play some files. Play some piano. Alex just says, I just upgraded my hard drive in my Roland to a solid state hard drive. That is what's up. Optical discs are on the way out. Sorry, spinning drives. I don't have time for your crazy noises or volatility anymore. Solid state. If it ain't solid state, it ain't great. If it's not solid state, you're gonna have to back it up. Bree Baked in the place to be. What is up, Bree? A live show, a tight highlight vid. Exactly, pretty much. But the live show is like maybe if the podcast pops off, it'll start being a thing. But the live show is just for, that's like us chilling. spinning disk drive. I have to shut you down. I don't have no time for all those crazy sounds. And now I know why I switched it to a solid state drive. Maybe my boot disk, maybe my media file. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 doo doo doo. Boo 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 boo. Rest in peace to spinning drives. What is the deal with a spinning drive that's about to go out? And it's like the screws are fucking falling out, and so the data points can't reach anymore. It's like this amazing technological feat, but then the screw falls out and it's ruined. And also, you get a speck of dust on one of the actual discs. You're done. You're donezo. Your compiler won't compile. Get out of here, spinning drives. I still have like 10 fucking spinning drives in this room, but solid state makes it great. Can you believe the disk space technology that we have at our disposal? It is really something else, because I think about, and I've spoken on this before, I think about my native hard drive on my first computer was so much bigger in mass than a drive today, but so much smaller in actual drive space, virtual drive space. Yeah, and obviously a terabyte spinning disk drive is going to be like $80, and a terabyte solid state drive might be closer to 250 and 400 in some cases, depending. And yeah, flash memory has been insane. I think that it's like there's no reason why every device can't be built with, like, I don't think it's that expensive for them to make these flash drives. So they could be putting, like, who knows? I mean, and I hear people say, like, oh, well, there's no way they're recording everyone's phones. And I'm like, I don't see why not. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to do that, for one. Keep all of it, probably, because they could have these big super fucking computers, and it wouldn't be that hard for someone who had the access to write a program that did that. If they had a powerful enough computer, you just have to code that. And it's not like they have someone listening to every phone, but these computers, you don't know. My first computer had 4 GB hard drive and 512 RAM. Yeah, same. Well, no, that was my first computer, but my family, my first computer that I used was like my family computer. That was I don't even know. I was before I was thinking about, but I think it was like, that's when I was loading games with those fucking 4 megabit floppy disks. Yeah, the iPod Shuffle had 1 gig and was the size of a toothbrush. I remember this as well. MP3s. We're coming a long way. Such a long way in the size of our drives. What once was lost is now pocket-sized. We've come such a long way in the data we store. We soon will have much more than we bargained for. We've come such a long way. We've come such a long way with our drives. I used to hold 10 songs. Now it's 10 million vibes. We've come such a long way. In the process is in. And I know that I'm here to stay. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye to spinning dry. Solid state makes it great. No more of your crazy noises. I'm feeling great. Goodbye to spinning disc drive. Show yourself out the door. Now I'm going much faster, and I'm holding much more. Yeah. So I recorded all these sounds except for the drum machine sound, which is just battery and software. But all these synthesizers are the Juno 60, and I actually went into an amp and mic'd the amp. That I usually don't do. I usually just go straight from the synthesizer into the rack somewhere. But I was jamming with someone earlier, and I had the synthesizer in the live room going into the amp, and I thought of this part, and then I was like, well, I don't want to take apart the Juno and then record it, and then not have it sound like it sounds now. So I just recorded it. Yeah, and the amp with the SM57 and some processing, you know, I did some noise reduction. X-Noise is the greatest plugin. X-Noise is the absolute most important plugin I've ever used. I mean, I don't know. I use a lot of compressors too, but I love X-Noise. Take some noise out of that signal. Did a little EQ, a little panning, a little here and there. Played some bass parts, that's like 4 different tracks of things going on, and the drum machine. And now I'm playing it, making it sound like. Don't know if the song is actually going to be about. If it's actually going to be about goodbye spinning hard drives. Twinkle Pooch says, "Hey." Where did I just saw a question? How's this new studio with your creativity? I know that's a corny question, but I've missed you. I feel fantastic in my creative life. I am very desperately hunting a sound. I'm trying to trace down a sound. I've spent a lot of my musical life making music that is very derivative, and that is an aspect of the artistry. What I'm trying to express is this kind of regurgitation. And there's, you know, I make a lot of, you know, somewhat parody, satirical music. And I take that seriously. So it's not just a joke, but it is derivative, and it is often has elements of a joke in there. Now, I'm like thinking, okay, I want to have this music where I start with a vision. And the vision is just my subconscious regurgitating what is in there when I look in. So I'm trying that kind of approach. I'm doing a lot of writing music in my head and then trying to realize different approaches. And I've always been like that, but I'm trying to do that. You know, I'm writing down a lot of ideas that I have in my dreams and stuff as well. Now, obviously, these are all going to be the same kind of thing, you know, regurgitating your subconscious. Twangle says, are you going to be re-releasing some solo Funkle music in 2019? Yeah, probably. I have a lot of new material. So that would be smart. Or it might be in 2020. I don't know. I want to approach this project correctly. I'm also kind of starting up a new band, and that might be Unkle Funkle, or it might be an Unkle Funkle band. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe a new band. I don't know. I'm still figuring this all out, but I'm working on a lot of music. And to answer your question, the studio is an absolute godsend for creativity. I'm isolated and lonely at times. I know that's like my main gripe, and people will hear me say it. But it is quite strange like that. But other than that, I'm here. I can, like, at any given moment, I can just record. It's fucking sick. And it's great gear. Now, I mean, if this situation was in LA, that would be ideal. Although the distance between the Nar Tapes crew has been really helpful, I think. For us, just like, we're about to go on tour in a couple months. We're going to make this new album, and like, we're all just kind of like doing our thing, getting ready for that. Yeah, I'm struggling with finding my voice as well. Because voice is a very important instrument to me, and I use it. I take my voice very seriously, and I love when you have a vocal performance that, like, brings someone to, goose pimples all over their body and these electrifying things, and that takes a lot of hard work to be singing in tune and knowing the sound that you're going for, especially when you're a virtuoso and you have all this huge palette. I'm not saying I'm a virtuoso. I was actually just thinking about Celine Dion and how fun it must be to sing when you can sing like Celine Dion. But and someone said on my stream the other day that it was paralysis by analysis, and that's so true. But I'm working hard. I just went through a bunch of my new material with a drummer. I've been sick of just demoing it out, yeah. Here, I'll play something new. I'm demoing this stuff out, so these demos probably won't be the final versions or anything, so I guess I can share a little bit of what I'm doing. Excuse me. Let's see, this would probably be in the jazzy demos. So, yeah. I've gotten to this point where I'm putting together this material and these forms and arranging things, and I'm like, okay, this is a good guide for the arrangement and for the overall sonic quality that we're kind of shooting for, but I want to bring together a group of musicians that are better than I might play bass in this band that I'm doing, but also if I could get a fucking better bass player. Yeah, we'll see. Check this tune out. Uh-oh. Pro Tools ran out of CPU power. I don't give a fuck. Right at the drop, always. Anytime a new instrument comes in, that's when it's gonna run out of CPU power. I want to be the George Clinton of the group. Yeah, I mean, that's badass, and I fantasize about that, and also it makes me feel comfortable when I have something other than singing to do as well. But if there, I mean, yeah, maybe I should have another bass player and hold a bass. And when I was jamming today, I had my bass next to me, my guitar next to me, and the Juno. And so that would be a cool setup for me to have in the band, and the microphone. So I can switch. But I need, like, I definitely don't want to be the like keyboard player of the group and sing. I'm not Elton John. I'm not Greg Philin Gines. So I have all these cool chord progressions and shit, but not. I need someone to actually play it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck anymore. I used to give a fuck, but I don't give a fuck anymore. I used to waste away every single day, searching for my soul, hoping it would show, trying to find a way, finding things to say, hoping that we'll know, but only hearing no. I used to hope and pray that I would be okay. I used to think so slow. Finally I know. Let it all go. I don't give a fuck. 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 Jerry Rogers in this motherfucker right now. Welcome to the Unkle Funkle Show, previewing some of this crazy music live. Thank you for coming out tonight, Jerry Rogers. Portland in the house. I'm out here in Rockaway Beach, Rockaway Park, New York. I don't give a fuck. 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 I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Well, so it stands to reason that the production would sound more polished in the studio because of the converters and the compression and the preamps that I'm using and the microphones. This is actually all of this demo. A lot of these demos, I just use this microphone. This is an SM7. And it's great for like podcasting, this kind of thing. Really, it's meant for this kind of thing. And for rappers, it's really great for like when you really hit it hard and you hit the compressor really hard, and it can distort just in that right way. But I also have the Neumann, so when I bring the Neumann in here sometimes, but I prefer to have the Neumann in the live room. And I want to have an engineer when I really drink tea all day and warm up all day and like try to track these vocals. Then I'll use the Neumann. But it sounds good even with... It goes to show you how much of a difference even just a regular dynamic... This is a nice dynamic microphone, but it goes to show you what nice preamps and nice conversion can do, even to a fucking, Radio Shack microphone. So is the NAR crew going to record there? Yeah. Yeah, I think Jimmy's going to come out here at some point in the coming months, which will be great because we're going to tour in Europe in July, and so that'll give us a chance to me and Jimmy to be locked in there. And Wyfang's going to record our new album out here, and the new Memories album, which is finished, was recorded here. And that's how I got this gig in the first place. Man, I wish, if only I knew what I know now when I produced the Memories record here. Because now I'm like that much deeper into knowing how the studio works. Yo, 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 yo. So, you know, I've got this kind of like sound that I'm going for is like, you know, it's hot right now to be like that new neo R&B. This like, you know, it's like Japanese disco, AOR, Tatsuro Yamashita, Harry Hosono, and then like, you know, you got this big Steely Dan influence right now. So I'm not trying to jump in on that bandwagon, but it does make me excited that it's in the general popular sphere right now, because I do like me some modulations and some seventh chords and all that. So now I'm just trying to find the right sound and write the fucking material. And I got a lot of material. Ooh, la, 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 la. Just the generator, and I'd move the pitch around. Just fucking, yeah, kind of like a theremin. Walking home, I saw the blue sky, but where was I? Song's called Where Was I so far. A lot of the material, yeah, I fucking love it. It's like my secret weapon now too, where like on a beat someone's like, oh, I think it's missing something, and I'll just like way far back in the mix. It sounds great as a solo instrument, but like here's like, now it's like way further back in the mix. You can even like, wow. you know, putting together some stuff. A lot of my lyrical content has been quite akin to the messages I put out on my Instagram, where it's just kind of about just weird, spacey philosophy shit. Hell yeah, what are you guys? I'm making a really hilarious cover right now. I'm not done with it yet, and it's a cover song, so I don't want to play it, and it's not, I've got real far on it, but it's not done, so I can't show you until it's, I can't blow my load on this one. But it is something that I parodied once before for the song challenge, the video challenge. If that gives you yeah, I can't show it, I just wish. That's what I've been working on the last couple days. But check this one out, it's fucking dope. I'm just like going through my whole like the things that I'm working on right now. And these are all just like my neo R&B stuff. Like I have all this material that's like I can't just lay down a drum machine and keep recording and be done. That's like it's like some fucking prog fusion shit that I'm like, it has to be a fucking drummer and some other people. And
you know you want it, you spend your whole lifetime on it, and if you pray, then that's all your life to make. Why not be real, tell the world how you feel. No one can find what you keep in your mind. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Row, row, row your boat. Life is but a dream. Almost that night, find out what breathes inside. Learning to wait, never know what you say. Inhale the air, let go of all your care. Exhale your breath, and faces death. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Row, row your boat. Life is but a dream. Row, row your boat gently down the stream. Row, row your boat. Life is but a dream.
also, so many times I can now use the real synthesizers.
Row, row, row your boat gently down.
That really makes a big difference in the production sound of the album, I would say.
Life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Row, row, row your boat. Life is but a dream.
Yeah. It's pretty straightforward. It's like, where's, where? Oh, this is like, there's like no instruments on this track, huh? Well, can you hear this? Well, fuck it. Oucha says, "Are you using plugins for your synths?" No, not always. I have a lot. I use the native instruments library a lot. This one has the like big pad sound is a Juno 106, which is a little bit, the signal is a little bit degraded, but it's kind of nice in its own way because of that. That's a Juno 106. And then, yeah, the Juno 60 bass and the... This was the Juno 60. That's why it's like, when you solo it, it's not quantized. Cause it's not that MIDI. But this is software. This is a battery plug-in. This is FM8 by Native Instruments. So yeah, I'm using some software. Not all of it is software. I love that software shit though, dude. But I love that real synthesizer shit too, dog. It's hard to choose, right? I have all these other synthesizers too, the ones in the rack, like the Oberheim and the... That's crazy to like... It's like the 80s, you know? 80s and 90s. Isn't it crazy to think about like Darude or someone in the studio and they have this like MIDI thing on their computer and they bring it into a studio and patch it through all the synthesizers and then it's like how does Sandstorm even go? I can't even remember. Oh fuck. You know how Sandstorm goes. Like they press play and it makes that sound. I don't want to play it on my stream. Gently down the street. And then let's see what else I got going on. This one will probably be familiar to anyone. This is an old kind of instrumental, but some guitar focused. Yeah, this one has a guitar. This one is a guitar related. I appreciate that you want to hear me play guitar. I love to play guitar. Lately, I've really not been doing it much. I've mostly been practicing bass guitar. I've been practicing a lot of bass guitar, practicing keyboards. I should be doing a lot more singing and playing guitar, though.
Unkle Funkle made this beat.
Says, hey, Funkle, you still out in NY? I sure am. Can you hear me when I talk? That one sounds nice. I haven't opened that file in a while. You guys might recognize it. I've used it on an old version of it on Narthex Network a lot. It used to have a breakbeat that was like. Now I have the like Cuban loops on it. Yeah, I was able to get hooked up with the new Contact Native Instruments suite. You know what I'm saying? One of the dudes who owns this studio, he's in a band called the Crystal Fighters. They're on tour across Europe right now. They're pretty big. They play big places. They're kind of like, I don't know, somewhere between the Growlers and I don't know, fucking Night Beats or something. They're probably about the same size as no, they're a little bigger than Night Beats, I think, in Europe. They like don't do very well in America, I guess, but I mean, I don't know. But anyway, Native Instruments is in Europe, and their management team was able to get me a serial for the complete 12, which is great. Fantastic library. I mean, everyone knows Native Instruments is good. And the Contact just comes with so much cool shit. I wish I could screen capture my studio and show you guys right now, but so I'll leave that into the Unkle Funkle show. I'll leave that in so that Native Instruments knows that since they gave Graham, the new one is the complete new one is like $1,200. So they hooked me up with a serial that works. Oh yeah. Too many cooks, too many cooks, too many cooks, too many cooks. Yeah. Would it make you guys laugh if I went
Like this? Do you have a good time when I do that?
What if I go this way? Do you like it when I sing like this? Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you love me, baby? Do you love me, baby? Do you love me? Spring break! It's spring break! It's spring break! It's spring break! I'm gonna put a dildo the size of a Coke can in my butthole. Thank you for tuning in to the Unkle Funkle Show. You're live. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog, desert level kind of vibe. Hot sand zone. though, right?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Take that back! You need to take that back! Back! Take that back! Wait, fuck. I fucked it up. Take that back! You need to take that back right now! New Aladdin. Oh, you mean the music, or I thought you meant the. Take that back! You need to kick that guy's butt! Take that back! Now I need like a MIDI controller just for the console so that I can... Welcome to the Unkle Funkle Radio Hour. My name is Unkle Funkle. We're on the Unkle Funkle Show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a great night tonight. Hope that you're enjoying what you're seeing. Hoping you're ready for a great time. If you would be so kind as to follow Unkle Funkle _Nartapes. That would be on Twitch, because soon I'm not going to be doing these broadcasts on the Nartapes channel, I don't think. I think it makes more sense to separate my streaming channel from the Nartapes channel, so that I'm not Nartapes. I'm a big part of Nartapes, but it's Ricky's label, and I am the vice president. So I'm streaming on Nartapes because I can do that. I'm high enough in the company to do that. But I don't think it makes as much sense. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm sure you guys want me to just stream on YouTube. That's where most of you are watching. Take that back. No, just joking. I just like to do this. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a brand new edition. Ha ha. Ha ha. Yeah! And now I can do like sound effects and sound
Yay! Hooray! Oh, thanks, Dad. Oh, thanks, Daddy. Does that bother you guys? When I say thanks? Oh, thanks, Daddy. I'm gonna just crack myself up.
That's the Unkle Funkle. Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable for me too, but it's more fun for me to be able to control it.
Yes, baby. Baby, wake up. I got you your very own Nintendo Switch for Christmas.
Oh, thanks, Daddy.
You like it when I
Talk like
this to you, baby?
You know what? I just want to let you know that
I don't appreciate the way you're talking to me, so you better take that back! Back!
So, are we having fun or what, you guys? Make some noise! Make some noise! Are we having some fun right now or what? Make some noise!
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Daddy. I made a boom boom in my diaper.
So, I didn't get any love for this tweet. I was expecting some people to think that I was pretty ingenious with this tweet, but you know how it's like the meme right now is like the way that Pikachu looks in the movie, and especially the way that Sonic looks in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. And I'm saying that the people who are losing their shit right now about how Sonic the Hedgehog looks are going to really shit themselves when they release the first trailer for Rugrats, because they said they're making a live action Rugrats. So I don't know if they're going to be just having babies in just CGI mouths or babies with motion tracking so that they can make CGI babies or what. But that is going to be some crazy looking shit. Oh, you know what? I should just leave it. Crazy looking shit. Shit! Poontang. That would be a really scary and fucked up trippy channel, is like a fucking sexual role playing live stream, and like people using like voice. I'll let you guys use your imagination, but they're using like voice shifters and talking about their. I mean, that would be a trip. That would be just a ridiculous and trippy Discord, much less a whole live streaming channel. Rugrats, I love those little babies.
I love those little babies. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. Daddy, I can't thank you enough for all the love you've given me. Wow, thanks, Dad. Wow.
Oh, for real? Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome, son.
You're welcome. You're welcome, son. I love you so
Much.
Wow, I love you too, Dad. Thanks a lot.
You're so welcome. Mwah. I'll give you a kiss on the nose. I'll give you a kiss on the nose, just so you know how much Daddy loves you.
Thanks. I love you too, Daddy. Like this, in the place to be right now.
Imagine those babies, they're having a good time. Imagine those babies. Oh shit. The fuck, did I break it? Okay, my singing bowl isn't singing anymore, so that's kind of weird. I don't see a crack in it or anything. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. Huh, I just broke it. Well, that's a live. That thing was fucking rad while it lasted, but I broke it. Maybe I can fix it somehow. I struck it too hard, I guess. I should tell Graham. I broke your singing bowl. Sorry, dog. I think those things are fucking expensive as fuck, too. It's a crystal singing bowl, but I was trying to meditate. Come over to my house, we're having a good time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Unkle Funkle Show. My name is Unkle Funkle. Hope you guys are having a beautiful night out there. I'm about to lay into some of this Ars Caldo. I've been on the stream for a while. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I broke my shit. I think I struck it too hard, human, to answer your question. I mean, I don't know. It looks like it's got a crack in it now, but I guess it was just its time, you know? And I was singing along with the pitch too. Maybe maybe, glass in residence. I slapped the shit out of it. It broke because I pimp slapped that bitch. Yeah. Well, the world is a fucking crazy place. And that's how I feel all the time. And I like it. I love it. What a wonderful time to be alive. Can you imagine the miracle that we have in front of us? What does it all mean? What is this specific correlation of who knows what the fuck that creates our consciousness? The very lens through which we experience existence. Existence is an experience. Existence is some crazy malleable shit. What is going on? What does it all mean? You ever wake up and you look at like a bird or you go, or how about this trip? When you're on the train or on a bus and you go by all the buildings and the people and you're like, what are those people up to? What's the trip that they're on? What are their secrets? What are their deepest, darkest secrets? I don't know. And what can it possibly mean? There's never an answer. There's never a complete circuit. It's continuous flow. But how can it's like sometimes because like people will say like I'm like, well, maybe it's some sort of simulated environment that we all exist in. People will be like, well, where's that? Where did that come from then? And it's like, that's the same question you always come to. Because in the Bible, it just says there was nothing and then there was God. And I can get with that, but it still is like, well, what is that space? And that's why I think like, okay, the Big Bang lines up with that because it was like infinitely dense. There was nothing. Then it blows up, and eventually all that shit waves and wiggles its way around faster than anyone can possibly comprehend until it starts building into physical necessities and characteristics and it starts turning into all the space dust starts to align and it becomes this crazy, eventually it becomes this crazy thing called life. What's that one that Ricky always watches? That cool like organ player jazz. He does that like history of the world video where it's like, it started off with the fish, and then the bacteria, microbes living in, came from a rock. And then you went to the rock and like shit like that. Bill Burr or something like that. And you know what? At the end of the day, I'm just a fucking badass, a hottie with a naughty body. And it doesn't matter how life came into existence, because I'm here to make all the ladies squirm and all the fellas wish that they could get with this sweet piece
Of
ass, baby. Bill words, thank you, human. I'm squirming in my goddamn seat right now. I'm doing a little wiggle. I got a wiggle for my baby. I got a wiggle. I'm just wiggling and jiggling, and motherfucker, I be jiggling. I'm wiggling and squirming. Motherfucker shooting up my spermin, going crazy for my baby. When my baby don't get it, I'm a baby. I'm like a lady with my boobies on top. When I shake it till I drop to my jiggle and the wiggle won't stop. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. I'm back. Motherfucker, that's how I attack. I'm going crazy when my baby goes hazy. I'm lazy, feeling like a crazy. Yeah, I'm wiggling. I'm motherfucking crazy, just jiggling. See, Yeah, I'm harmonizing. Motherfucker, you patronizing. I'm going nuts for big butts. I'll be slapping their sperming up sluts with my cotton in my hand. I make the sperm go this to the land. In my cum catcher, going crazy dasher, go up and down and all around. Ha. What up? What up? What up?
What up? What up?
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
What up? Yeah.
You really
Think so?
You really
Think so?
You really think so? You really think so? You really think so? You really think so? You really think?
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. I don't know
About
that. I don't know about that.
I don't
think so.
I don't think so. Ha! You know, babe. All right, you guys, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to watch some videos and eat some of my dinner. I love y'all. I'm going to work on some music too. Fuck it. Keep it real. Unkle Funkle signing out.